Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to share with you guys something really personal to me. It's my watch collection. You can see right here I have 6 watches. I love collecting watches, and I don't know, I just love watches for about like four years now. And basically I put my watches in order. So this is my first watch ever. This is my last watch. So it comes through like when I bought it from. I'm not really an expert on watches, and I'm sorry if this is not like the most professional setup and everything. Like maybe in the far future, once I get my own editor, once I get more equipment, I can show you guys in a more professional manner. I do apologize for the amateurish thing, and also my knowledge. My knowledge on watch isn't as good as used to be. I used to watch videos every day, like, you know, all these watch YouTubers. I do my research on watches, but I haven't been really doing anything about watches because I'm more focused on my business, my personal goals. And watches to me right now is just like, I'm less into it right now. The next watch I want to get is a Rolex Day Date. Hopefully I can get it. I know it's just crazy, but in 1 year from now, I would love it if I can just get a day date. Just a simple day date. I think nothing fancy, like just wearing on all occasions, but the Rolex Day Date will be my grail watch. So let's start with watch number 1. It's a mineral crystal, so it's all scratched out right now. I used to use this so much. I even changed the strap because the strap was literally breaking down, the original strap. I hope you can see right here. It's the Orient Bambino. It's a Japanese watch with Japanese movement. The blue dial. I don't know what generation is it. I think it's the 3rd or 4th generation, but this watch is incredibly special to me. I still remember the day I got this watch. My first ever real watch. I was broke. This was about, I think 4 years ago. I was literally broke. I have $1,000, maybe it's about like 800 USD in my bank account, and this is so stupid. My friend was going to Kuala Lumpur for a holiday. I told him like, can you get me this watch? And he's like, are you sure? You're fucking broke. He's like, yeah, I'm sure. I just want this watch because I've been dreaming about this watch for months now, and since I live in a small country, they don't sell this watch, and he got it for me. I think I paid about 250 Brunei dollars, which is about like 200 USD for this watch, and he said he'll reduce the cost to about 180 USD and he'll just pay the rest. I told him no, I want to buy this watch myself. I do appreciate his thing, but I don't wear it much anymore because the crystals all banged up. I will never forget this watch. I will never sell it. So my first watch. And the second watch I never wear. I forgot what is it called, but it's basically a Rolex Submariner clone by Invicta. Invicta is an American company. They keep saying they are like Swiss company, but no, they're American bought. Correct me if I'm wrong. The only reason I bought this watch is because the Submariner used to be my grail watch, and I really want a look-alike to the Submariner. Maybe I should go closer to the camera. Yeah, I'm gonna go closer to the camera so you guys can see. So this is a Submariner clone. The reason I don't wear this watch anymore is actually because I felt like fraud. Like I bought this watch, I was super happy with it. Then I went to a party, and there's this guy with a real Rolex Submariner. His family gave it to him. He's one of those like rich guy where his grandmother, I think his grandmother bought him this Submariner, brand new. And then he saw me wearing this watch, and he knew I wasn't rich. So he said, he said something like, "How the fuck do you get a Rolex Submariner?" Then he's like, "Oh, it's fake." He looked closely and he said, "Oh, it's fake." I was like, "No, it's not fake. It's a real watch. It's by a real company." And he said, no, this is fake. And he's like, "Can I look at it closer?" So we exchanged watches. So I just looked at his real Rolex, and he looked at my fake Rolex Submariner. He said, "Wow, this looks exactly like mine, but mine's a bit heavier and stuff." Since then, I never wore the watch again because I just felt like a fraud since then. Like, do people actually see my watch as fake when they see it just because it looks like a Submariner? I never wore this watch again, and I want to sell it. It's still working completely fine. I don't know if I should sell it or not, but I don't have no love for this watch. It just brings me a bit of shame. I have another sports model watch that I absolutely love and I wear every day, so I don't wear this watch anymore. Okay, this third watch is very special to me. Okay, not super special, but this is basically my second favorite watch. This is a Chinese made watch, basically no brand. The brand name is Kerson, and this is I bought it from AliExpress. I think it's like $150 or $120 US. I forgot how much it cost, but I remember the moment I bought this watch. It was during COVID, and I had about, I think 800 USD still, 700, 800 USD in my bank account. And I was eyeing this watch for about 1 week. I told my dad, I told my friend, the same friend that helped me buy the Orient Bambino. I really want this watch so fucking badly. It is a good idea to buy. Obviously everyone said no, but I was so obsessed with this watch because it just looks like fucking insane. It looks like a super expensive watch, but it isn't. It has a high tick movement. I forgot what's the number, but it does has a high tick movement, and the movement is pretty impressive. I think it's a Japanese movement. Yeah, it's a Japanese It's a Miyota movement. This watch is literally looks so expensive, but it's not. I wear this watch when I want to look fancy. So if I go to a wedding, if I go to a fancy dinner, maybe a party where a lot of like rich people are inside, I wear this watch, and you always get compliments because people think it's like some expensive watch when it isn't. I only wear this when I want to feel fancy, so only once in a while, but I do wear it. This is interesting because if you know about watches, you probably know what is this watch. So this one is literally a clone of the Rolex Daytona with the rubber band. I forgot what is it called already. If this is real, it will cost around like what? I forgot, like more than 100k USD the last I checked, and it's by Pagani design. I also bought it on AliExpress. It's a rose gold, and it's very, very cheap. It's like what, 60 USD or something like that. I bought this because I saw this watch, the John Wick movie. I think it was the second John Wick. Where the villain wore this watch, and I thought it was the most sickest villain watch I've ever seen in my life. I bought this watch because it looks the same. It looks like a light, but I don't really wear it often. I only wear it when I wear like all black with the black bands and the black bezel with the rose gold. It makes it pop a little, but not too much. You know, if this is yellow gold, it'll pop way too much, in my opinion at least. I have this watch and I never ever wear it, not ever once. And it's I bought this from AliExpress too. You probably know this watch if you know about watches. It basically replicates the Nautilus, the Patek Nautilus. Is it Patek Nautilus? Sorry, I've been so rusty about my watch knowledge so far. It basically replicates the Patek Nautilus, which is like over 100k USD or something like that. I love how the Nautilus look. I always wanted one, especially one in the steel version. But once I got it, fucking strap. You get how stiff this is. Is it how stiff this is? I never wore it. I never wore it. Ever. It's just a waste of money, but it's very cheap. It's like 30 USD or something like that. Waste of money. The final watch is the most special watch, and the watch I wear every single day. You probably see in my videos, sometimes I wear it. This is the Tissot PRX, the blue dial with the 35mm quartz version. I really wanted the automatic version, but it was 40mm. When that time I bought it, it was 40mm. It was too big for my wrist. And they just released a new version with the 35mm with the waffle dial automatic. I really wanted that, but I wanted to sell this watch so I can buy the upgraded version of it. But nobody wanted to buy this watch because maybe I put the price a little too much, because I bought this for very cheap. And this is by far the most expensive watch in my collection and the most special one. My favorite watch ever. The clasp is so banged out. It scratches everywhere because I wear this. I abuse this to hell. It's basically my daily driver. This is the only quartz watch in my collection, which is a bit of a shame because I don't really like quartz watch. That's why I want to buy the upgraded automatic. The reason why this watch is so fucking special to me, and basically I have such a connection to this watch, is because I'm getting emotional talking about this watch. Why am I getting emotional? Okay, give me like 1 minute to like collect my thoughts and like compose myself. I bought this watch after COVID. COVID was the worst time in my life. Basically, after COVID, I started changing a lot. I started forming my first business. I did a lot. I basically made a couple of businesses, all of them failed. I basically tried everything I could to earn money without a degree, without education. And I finally found one business which generated me a lot of revenue. And this is my writing business. Basically, I write books to Amazon. I'm still doing it now. I generated a lot of money. I hit my revenue goal I set out for 2022. I forgot when I bought this watch, 2022 or 2023. But basically, I reached the goal for that year, and I decided to reward myself. I bought this watch as basically a financial milestone for myself. This watch just symbolizes how much I've changed. I used to be basically a weak-minded individual. I could still be better right now, but I used to be so fucking weak mentally and physically. I'm still not the biggest dude right now, but I changed so much, and I wanted something to symbolize my change, so I bought this watch. Every time I look at this watch, I just know that how much I've changed, how much work I put in, how much sacrifices I made. This watch has gotten me the most compliments so far from like random people, like say, hey, nice watch. It's a very unique style because it's like it's all metal. I could buy the strap if I want to, just to change a bit of style. I like the sports look of it. I can dress it up, I can dress it down. But if I really want to be very fancy, I'll just wear this watch. I have all my bases covered. This is the watch that has the most wrist time, and it's probably gonna be the most special watch in my collection ever. Even if I buy, maybe if I buy a Rolex, maybe it could surpass it. I don't know, because if I buy a Rolex, it will basically be a milestone for like my first big real taste of success. This is just the leg of success. I know success is subjective, but the way I define success is just basically financial goals mostly. Yeah, I love watches, and so far I have no desire to buy any new watches, any future watches right now. I just want to keep my head down, grind, and one day get a Rolex. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different, but I just want to share like something very personal to me, very deep to me. Tomorrow is back to business. Tomorrow is back to the vlogs. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.